Hi, Chris here from Adventure Breaks, and today I'm going to show you how to load your canoe onto a canoe trolley. So first of all, this is a trolley. This is it without wheels on, just to show you that it packs flat. What we do, we take each tyre, we've got the valve on the inside there, and then we take this little pin out, slide the wheel onto the axle, and then put the pin in and feed it through and flick that down at the end. So the same on both sides, just to get our trolley set up. And obviously this folds down, so it takes up a little bit less space. People use these for kayaks as well, where they'll need to be sort of stowed away a bit more. So here we go again. Pin in, flick that down so it can't come off. And that's our trolley set up. Now what we do is just unfold it. We can see these straps here hold it in place, and then there's another section here which is a stand. There we go. It's a bit stiff, but that pings out. I'll show you that in a second. So the canoe trolley is set up. I'm going to place it with this at the back, the rest at the back, and I'm going to point it towards the rear of the canoe. So I'm going to go that way, and this is the rear. So I've lined it up pretty much halfway along the canoe. That helps it to balance. Sometimes you might want to go a little bit further forward or backwards. If I go slightly forwards, the back end is going to be down. So we'll place it there, lift the front end up, and then aim for the middle. It's then worth checking two things really. One, that the canoe and the trolleys are parallel, so that the trolley's not running at an angle, and the other is that the canoe is in the middle of the trolley. It is worth giving it a tweak if it's not a great lineup, just to make your job easier when you're pushing it along. There we go. I'm happy that it's in the middle, and I've just swung the canoe round a bit to line it up a bit better. Now that we're happy with the position of the canoe and the trolley, it's time to strap them together. I prefer to do that with at least two straps. That way I can have one that goes from the rear of the frame around the canoe to the rear at the other end, and one from the front going forward in the canoe and then to the other end. And that just helps to keep the trolley and the canoe in alignment, again, especially if you're going any distance. These trolleys usually come with some straps. They're decent straps, but they're just not generally long enough. I think in general they're designed for kayaks rather than canoes, and so usually I'll have ratchet straps with me from transporting the canoe either on the car or on a trailer, and so I just put these in the canoe with me and use these instead. So I'm going to go around the other side and just get this canoe attached to the trolley. As I say, that's firm but not too tight, and then we'll do the same for the rear. So that's the canoe securely attached to the trolley. If there's just myself, then I'd prefer to push the trolley from the back of the canoe, or if there's two of you, someone can be at the front and someone can be at the back. Let's see how this works. There we go. So it's fairly manoeuvrable. We go backwards and forwards, and as we're turning, looks like the canoe is turning with us too. The trolley is.